And you're coming at me for My Chemical Romance? Fight me.
In Guilty Gear Strive. Hello and welcome to The Answers of Lemon, the smartest icebreakers from the dumbest dudes. Do you want to make friends at a concert which are already talking to your partner because they scared her when you were in the bathroom? I don't know. This is a weird way to introduce the podcast. Either way, showing you how it's done is your God of Odd. Connor is not here today, so we're actually going to be replacing him with Leah for this episode to give him a well-needed time off. So, Leah.
Hello. Unfortunately, I have nowhere near Connor's levels of oddness, so you'll just have to bear with my relatively normie answers.
You know, it's like when they have the idea on the internet with the, like, let's have an average person run in the Olympics. You're just setting the baseline of what, like, human conversation actually is.
Yeah, I'm pace setting.
Instead of the warped up perspective that Connor and I have given everybody. Oh, I'm your humble host, Evan. I always forget to do that. I've been doing this for how long? And I always forget to introduce myself. But yeah, so we're going to kind of keep this one a little short, a little sweet. Spoiler alerts for those not in the know. Leah and I live together, so how you doing is a question we ask each other every day, so we're not going to bore you or each other with what we've done today. So I say we just get right back into it, if that's okay with you.
Works for me. I know how you're doing. We went over it a couple times already.
It's kind of groggy. I napped today. So we're going to revisit some oldies but goodies on this episode, starting with a fun fact. We have 300 used questions in here somehow. I don't know how we got to that number. So starting with 238, Leah, what media do you regret interacting with the most?
Oh, ooh, that's a good one. There's a
I know.
lot. I was on Tumblr, so I could go a lot of ways with this one.
And I wasn't. So is it was the Tumblr, like, were the Tumblr fans weird, or did, like, the media get weird on Tumblr? I know that's
I
kind of the
never
same
said
question,
weird.
but I
You
think it's
brought
different.
weird into this conversation.
Okay,
I
yeah.
just perhaps have regrets of interacting with it. Um, and I'm not even sure I'm going to go in that direction because honestly, a lot of time on Tumblr is fun. Do you have anything off the top of your head for that one?
I'm trying to think of something different than my answer last time, which was fairy tale, which is always my knee-jerk reaction for this one.
Oh,
Be-
yeah, that's a good answer to that one.
you've heard my fairy tale rant. It's so frustrating because I liked Rave Master. I thought it was neat. And then the trouble with that, you know what? My answer's Rave Master. Because I feel so bad for kicking this, random rich Japanese man while he's down. But yeah, no, I'm going to regret interacting with Rave Master as an adult. Because I really liked it as a kid. I had, like, when MMOs were, like, really popular, I had a character named Haru, which was the main boy from the game. And I thought it was really cool. Like, he had a shape shifting sword and a friend who was like she wasn't a cyborg. She was like a science project. Her name was Ellie, but that's because it was 3173 was her serial number. And I thought it was really cool and neat. And then I read it as an adult, and what I, as a child, had taken in as a climactic, like, towards end of series revelation experience. Like, the thing was, basically, she had a bomb in her that was gonna go off, and he
Classic.
stabbed her through her heart. And, like, you had seen visions of it up to this point, and, like, you actually see him stabbing her, and you're like, oh no, he killed his best friend. But no, it's because his sword cut not corporeal things. It just destroyed the bomb in her or whatever.
Oh, that's a cop out.
This guy is the king of cop outs. That's why I don't like Fairy Tale. It's why I'm frustrated with Rave Master. But like I let that slide. I was like, that was cool. Like it made sense because the sword had these kind of like changing forms and capabilities. And then I read the manga as an adult, and it's halfway through the fucking story. Like not even, maybe even a quarter. Like it's so early on, and I'm like, where do we fucking go from here?
What, you got to figure something out. It's those serialized stories.
Yeah,
got to keep making something different happen.
Yeah, so I regret interacting with it because it has lessened my enjoyment of it, unfortunately.
Aww.
Like I still have like fond kid memories of it. Like I think I have the like Game Boy game on my emulator. But it's just it's lessened as who I am today. I'm like, man, why did I go back to something I liked? Now I don't. Fuck.
You know what? You have inspired my answer.
Oh, okay.
And it is nothing related to Tumblr. I was very into the whole paranormal romance scene.
Gotcha.
That was overtaking young adult fantasy fiction.
So is this like the classic like vampire werewolf stuff?
Oh, no, this is a specific piece of media. Oh,
Okay.
but yes, but
No,
paranormal
I'm talking.
romance
Yeah.
does mean that. Yes. Sorry.
Did they? Sorry.
I'm too in the know.
Yeah. And while you are in the know, did they do stuff like ghosts or like demons or stuff, or what was it mostly just the kind of like Twilight ripoffs?
No, they started bringing in different monsters. They were, as you know, the decade went on, they had to keep bringing in new things. Like that's how we got to fairies. I'm gonna say now at this point it's probably at least 6 years old. I'm very not on that part of the reading sphere anymore.
Dude,
But what
I'm with you with that kind of passage of time of like, yeah, no, it's recent. It was a decade. Oh no, I'm old.
Yeah, I can't. People read so fast these days too, and meanwhile, I've been reading the same Brandon Sanderson book for probably 6 months now.
Dude,
But
right?
that's his fault, frankly, for
That's
writing such a
true.
long book. No
Dude,
spoilers, please.
yeah, my sister's read like I don't know, fucking 20 books this year. I'm like, how? How? Like, dude, what? You don't have
Yeah,
time. You're always working too much.
I guess that's what she does with the little time she does have.
Kudos
Um,
to her.
I know, right? But no, the media I regret interacting with was a little bit earlier before we started branching off into all the different creatures. It was still
Right.
vampires. And it was the House of Night series by mother-daughter team PC and Kristen Cast.
Okay.
Um,
Yep.
no hate
This is
to
coming
the
together.
people to whom this series was important. No hate to the authors, obviously. However, speaking of things that you go back and reread and you're like, whoa.
Yep.
There's some reading it as a I was in middle school, I think, when it came out. I
Yep.
was naive, stupid, if you will,
As we all
interacting
were.
with the world on a very surface level. Um, and there were some really interesting concepts. There were
Yeah.
these, I don't even remember what they were called anymore, but they were like crow people monsters.
Yep.
And I remember like having like okay, like I could see how that's cool. But now you may be picturing, like I said, this is a romance book, so maybe some like hunky version of that. No. The illustrations that people made when I finally learned that you can Google books and find other people who read,
Yep.
um, I was like, oh no, that's just a monster creature.
Yeah.
And it's still not what led me to regret interacting with this media. Was
Okay.
it the borderline explicit scenes that were written by, again, the mother-daughter team? No, that was not the ultimate final straw. No, 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 no. It is, I want to say maybe the first, it's within the first 10 pages. I'm like, you
Yes.
know what? I'm feeling a little nostalgic. I'm gonna give myself a little reread of these books. I remember thinking they went way off the rails. I could use a little bit of crazy in my life right now,
Yep.
controlled crazy.
Make me feel sane.
Um,
Got it.
and main character, first person voice, describes her own features as exotic
That's a weird statement.
because she is an indigenous character. And I was like, ooh,
Hmm.
wait a minute. I don't, okay, book of its time,
Yeah.
I guess.
Like I was thinking like maybe we could get away with it with like the like let's say dancer types like that flavor of exotic. And
No.
then you
This is
immediately
a
go
this is a
indigenous and you're like,
young teen.
oh no, a white person wrote this.
And I don't know like if that is the case or what. And then there's like a gay best friend trope that's happening. And
Yep.
it was just too of its time.
Gotcha.
And like you, I regret going back and re-interacting with it because
Yes.
I had a very specific memory of it that was colored by naivete and having
Yep.
read like Twilight beforehand
Right, right,
as like
right.
all of the media I'd consumed.
Yes.
So very blank canvas, but no, just not worth going back to, unfortunately.
Yeah, that's too bad. Like I mean, they do say like nostalgia is a hell of a drug, but what you don't realize is sometimes it's just not good going back to the past.
No. No, sometimes you can enjoy the things once at a specific point in your life and you need to let them stay there.
Yeah, then they're better off for it. But there's just two things I wanna go off of based on what you came up with. The first being the only one that I remember at this point. We'll see if the second one comes back. But there's something so weird about the familial horniness of some people who create things because it's so like just
That's
the
a I, okay.
I don't know, but like because the thing that immediately came to my brain was Red Foo and Sky Blue from LMFAO because they're an uncle nephew like duo, and all they did was like write about fucking and party rocking.
I mean, I guess not everyone grew up in the incredibly suppressed Catholic Christian Northeast and have very different relationships
Oh God,
and
yeah,
comfort
yeah,
levels.
small town Massachusetts. Like, could you see me and
I want
my
to stop you
uncle
there.
doing
I
anything?
don't.
Like, I can't do this shit with my friends. You want me to do this kind of stuff with my blood?
It's like I guess maybe mother daughter makes a little bit more sense than LMFAO. No, it's different. It's different.
I don't know.
I don't. Yeah. Okay. Next, please tell me you remembered your other thing.
I did.
I'm not
Also,
Connor. I'm not odd enough.
that's so fair. But no, the other thing that I think I looked up just with LMFAO, I think they're in like a heated legal battle between the two of them. I think that's
Oh
why we don't have
no,
any more of their music. Yeah,
that's
it's
sad.
yeah, it's a shame because as much as I was dogging on them, I liked the party rock and stuff. They were fun. The other thing was you were imagining a hunky bird thing. No, I had full on Raven Boys fucking Dream Monster going on in my noggin. When you're like,
No, it's more just like I remember picture like 7 foot bird, but instead of wings, you got like man arms. I
oh,
don't think that it was necessarily an accurate representation of what like that creature was supposed to be. Raven Mocker?
okay.
I think that might have been what they were called. They might have been called Raven Mockers.
Oh,
Um,
that's such a good name though. Either
it
way,
is a good name. You know what? The naming in this book was pretty solid. Um, but yeah, it was big bird with man arms. And there is a romance between one of them and one of the main characters.
okay.
But she like dies and then undies, but not in the normal vampire way. There was a lot going on. This is why I wanted to revisit the series.
because it's good on paper, but not on paper.
Yeah, like, you know what I should have done? I should have gone back and read the plot summaries on Wikipedia. That's how I should have re-experienced these.
Give me the cliff notes of my childhood. Yeah. Okay. Oh, what's
Did
up?
you would were you of a generation that got to experience oh gosh, what were they called? They weren't Spark Notes. It was the stupid version of it. It was written in like hyper 2000s, 2010s slang.
I know what you're talking about. It's like modern Shakespeare or whatever. Yeah, no, I know what you're talking. We're doing that thing. We're doing that thing where I understand, but the me trying to liken it is going to confuse you. I never read them, but I knew about them.
Yeah, I remember using exclusively those to get through Catcher in the Rye.
I wonder how I'd feel about that book as an adult.
I think I would appreciate it more. I do remember coming to the class
Probably.
discussions and being like, is that what was happening? Partially
Partially,
probably
yeah.
because I was using the Spark Notes. But
I have such, for whatever reason, the thing I remember most about that book was that he just wanted to punch the guy so hard in the mouth with his toothbrush in that he would like kill him with it. I'm like, that's a hell of a way to open a
oh, wow.
story. Yeah, because
I
the guy was
remember
brushing his teeth. He's like, if I punch it hard enough, will I kill him?
my AP English lit class got into a pretty intense discussion about whether it was cruel of him to hire a sex worker and just try to have a conversation with her.
No, I don't think so. Like,
Yeah, so I was firmly on the side of like she's getting paid, so she has to
yeah,
listen to have a teenager like crash out, like whatever.
yeah,
And then half the class was like, that's emotional labor. And I don't know. I don't know, man. It was a weird class.
yeah. No, dude, I don't know why, but I have put like thought into that kind of thing. I feel like it's come up for me for some reason, but it's just like, yeah, no, like, fuck, it might have just been a break for her too, you know? Like,
That
yeah,
was my angle, but then people were like, that's not what she signed up for. This
yeah,
is
but what if
it
she?
was unfair of him to put her through that. You know what? I actually don't want to rehash this argument because I think I still have too strong feelings and it's not going to be entertaining to listen
You
to.
know, that's fair. We can like take solace with the fact that you and I are in agreement and move on to question number 68, one away from greatness. Which Pokemon do you want to be real and be your little in a question mark buddy? Oh, oh, she's looking for props, folks. That was an immediate break her neck, flip to the back. Where are my
Well,
fucking Pokemon cards?
you see, I am not super into the Pokemons, so I need my frames of reference, and think I think
This
it's
is an
gonna.
open book.
Thank
I
you.
was
Yeah,
gonna
it has
say
to be open
this
book
is
for
an
me.
open book quiz for Leah. I'm gonna look at my team that I know I like but don't remember the name of.
Exactly. I think it's gonna have to be Venonat though. I love that
Yeah,
little guy. I I would carry him around everywhere. You know how some people have like their bearded dragons on their shoulders? I guess
yeah.
Parrot might have been the more
No,
easy comparison for that.
I
But
don't know. Yeah, no. I lizard makes sense.
or perhaps a pocket Venonat. I would I could go with either of those.
I love that.
And plus
I love
like
your.
I don't know what he can do, but I feel like I could also like use him for mace if necessary. I assume he's
I
got poison.
I feel like Venonat knows some of the spore moves, right?
Don't look it up. We can live in this reality. I'm making
Yeah,
him my real little guy.
yeah. How
Evan's fact
soft?
checking a Pokemon.
It's of course I am. I'm a nerd. It's how my brain works. Man. Oh, what the? Oh, I'm not on
You're making a
Bulbapedia.
lot of
It's
expressions over there. What do you
it's
know about Venonat that I don't know?
no. I'm pissed off at Pokemon database because it's not Bulbapedia. They don't actually have the moves. I looked it up. And it's like, this Pokemon does not learn any moves in Pokemon ZA. I'm like, I'm not looking for that. I'm looking for regular Bulbapedia nonsense. But no, how soft do you think Venonat's hugs are?
Does he got the arms for hugs?
I, I no, he's got little hands that are like this.
Yeah,
I,
I didn't think so. I think he's
but
just like I'm picturing
yeah,
him as like just a little puff ball, as a cotton ball, essentially, just chilling with me. He's not that big.
I mean, I hug
And
my stuffed animals. You're like, I don't see how you couldn't hug your little bug friend.
I am true. I think if I were to hug it, it would be critical.
That's fair. Yes, I was correct. They learned the powders, so you can poison, sleep, or paralyze if you are ever in
Perfect.
danger with your little
And I
with your little
cannot
bug
bring him
buddy.
in. And I cannot bring him into a concert venue.
No, no. I feel like Venonat would have a lot of fun at a concert venue, though. I don't know why. I feel like just they would really enjoy the sound waves.
Yeah, yeah, I feel like they would get like a buzz off the buzz.
Yeah, I don't know why that's where my head goes with it, but I think all Pokemon are good to just have a good time. I think they're just down. But speaking of Pokemon that I think are just down to do things, I am going with my little hoodlum boy, Scraggy.
Oh, of course, had to be Scraggy.
Yeah,
Oh, with his saggy pants. I love that little guy.
I do too. I gotta say, like, I was actually talking about how much I love the Scraggy line literally 2 days ago with a stranger. But there's just something about those little punk rock assholes. Like, I love just Scraggy's dumb little face. I love that Scrafty looks like he got into fucking like grunge music and marijuana. And I love
I
that Mega
think
Scrafty has a hoodie. It's fucking dope.
so. What I'm hearing is you want to get them all up and out here so you can start a new band project. Is that what I'm hearing?
I wouldn't be averse to it. I think
Outcast
it'd be
2.
how can spelled without a K with a
Normal.
C.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm now imagining fucking Scraggy just singing like Shaggy though. Just
Oh,
that little
he's so
fucking.
little though.
I know, so it's gonna be high pitched and fucked up.
Incredible.
Yeah, there's just those are the Pokemon that just embody like Sex Pistols era punk to me, and it's definitely the Mohawk on Scrafty.
Sex Pistols?
Yeah, like that like age,
You know what?
the
I'm doing you a
Clash.
disservice. I know what Scraggy looks like. I need to look up the rest of this line here.
Yeah, he's just more of a hoodlum. Looks higher than Scraggy, but Mega Scrafty looks awesome because he's got a hoodie.
I see. I see. So this is just a child growing up.
Yes, yeah, and getting into punk music. just a little asshole.
Yeah, they do have cool outfits.
They're really good. I really like them. And my Scraggy Felix carried my Pokemon Black run, so I have like I loved Scraggy to begin with, and then I loved them even more when I had him on my team. And could you tell me that little guy wouldn't like just fucking hanging out on the couch with us? Come on.
I do picture original Scraggy talking like he's got a lot of big thoughts, and he saw the coolest bug on his way in today. And
Yes. Oh God, you are so spot on with that. Because
yeah,
he's just
and Scrafty is just like, hell yeah, little dude. I love that for you, man.
So I don't know if I told you this, but I bought one of the Pokemon Black mangas, and the one of the arcs in it was a Scraggy and a Scrafty did a little bit of larceny, and they stole an accordion because because with the accordion sitting down, when they lifted it up, the way the bellows fell and kind of squashed looked like their little skin pants when they picked it up and dropped it down. So they just took the accordion because it's like, you're one of us.
So cute.
I know. I fucking love them so much.
So cute. Oh.
And
Yeah,
then
that's good.
the other thing that I told Connor on a previous episode, I'm telling you now, is the way that the main character found that the Scraggy was because as one of his Pokemon knew Dream Eater, and he made put the Pokemon on his head to use Dream Eater, so it would stop him from thinking about his dream of becoming a Pokemon champion, and like he actually had enough brain space to become a fucking detective.
I'm gonna be honest. Pokemon plots above and beyond what the layperson imagines.
Right? I there's just something about the kid logic to all of it that makes it just so beautiful. Big fan of it. Now I just want to hang out with little guys, cuz all I ever want to do is hang out with little guys. That's why I'm with the cats all the time.
You do love your little
Okay.
guys.
All right, Leah. What video game or series do you want to get really good at?
Ooh, okay. Gut answer is what I'm gonna roll with. I wish
Yeah.
I had the technical capabilities and the like dedication to get
Yes.
really good at Guilty Gear.
Oh man,
Cause
I'm gonna assume
I
Strive specifically.
yeah, that's the only one I know. I'm sorry.
No, you're good. You're good,
Uh,
dude. You're good.
because I have so much fun playing that. I love the art. I love the story. I love my little emo boy, Happy Chaos. You mean the world to me.
uh, Want to remind you, I forgot about it until Friday. We've still got your signed Happy Chaos poster that we need to frame and hang up.
That is so true.
I
That is
forgot
so
all
true.
about that.
I did
So
I did as well. But yeah, if I could get like cuz my enjoyment plateaus when I start losing too many
yes,
times. So I wish I could be like really good at it so that I wouldn't even necessarily want to do like competitions or anything.
yeah,
I want to be able to show up and just
just
like
hang.
the people who are like just super good at Smash and when you have a
Yeah,
party, like I just want to be able to do that for Guilty Gear
yeah.
beyond my of course patented roller method where you just kind of jiggle the controller around in your hands, which has carried me this far.
I do need to let you two listeners know I was part of the Street Fighter fighting game community. She kicked my ass with the roller method, and I'm still kind of upset about it. I it's just looking over and seeing what a TV show imagines someone who doesn't know how to play video games, how they use a controller, and then she uses the fucking special on me and lights me up like a fucking Western shootout.
Meanwhile, I thought I had, like when you input too much and it kind of crashes the game a little bit. That's what I thought was happening because the screen froze for a second because he freezes time and like shoots. I don't know. I I will say important detail to include if you are going to roller method correctly is you must be at least a little bit inebriated in some way or another.
Preferably full of chopped cheese sandwiches.
That does help if you're going to go the stoned method. Chopped cheese will carry you.
Oh, we should make chopped cheeses. It's been a minute.
We should.
Uh,
What is
that
what is your game of choice?
Oh God, based on yours, I kind of want to say Guilty Gear Strive. I like the idea of just you and me being really good at it and just like playing a lot of Strive together.
That does sound like fun. And
Because
then can I want to be
yeah,
able to bequeath this gift upon others as well. Just drag everybody into our high level strive.
I know. There's because yes, it is one of the most beautiful fighting games out
So
there.
pretty.
Like the story is fucking buck wild, and it's a beautiful thing. Uh, I love your little emo boy too. I love how much like how important Strive is to the queer community because like they've got trans
Yes.
characters, there's non-binary, there's gay. Like it's
There's
just
gay.
it's so inclusive and it's so important to like marginalized people and like I love that they took the big fucking bulky American uh Texan guy who doesn't believe in aliens but has an alien in his coffin and made him basically a surrogate dad to a little trans girl. It's fucking awesome. And the music rips so goddamn hard.
The music rips so hard.
It's just
But yeah,
everything
I could
about it is so good.
and just getting good at it just means having more opportunity to keep going, you know?
Right?
So, yeah.
But I think for sake of just interesting conversation, I will just s- twist, change, do a little different answer. I want to get good at I want to get good at Puyo Puyo Tetris because I'm so
For,
bad. Yes, go on.
for someone who knows very little about video games, how is this different than what I am imagining with Tetris?
um no, it's pretty much the same thing.
Oh,
Yeah, so it basically it's a game where you play where you sometimes play Tetris and you sometimes play Puyo Puyo, which is a game where you make chains of little colored blobs, and if you get four or more like touching each other, they pop, and then
it
the
like Candy Crush?
tier maybe, but then like the ones on top of the ones that pop fall down, and if those touch four or more of the same color, they pop, and then the ones on top
Yeah.
of that, and it basically it's like a fighting game, but for like geometric block puzzles.
Ha Okay, you had me with each of the elements, and then you said it's a fighting game. How how?
Because you have a board and I have a board and we're both making little popping guys, and then like if I pop some stuff, I throw basically like bricks at you that like fill up your board. But
Okay.
if
Okay.
but like
I'm
if you make a
following.
bigger chain, you go fuck that noise, and then you throw even more bricks at me, and then it's kind of like a like a time strategy puzzle thing. I just also think it's really cute. I like the little colorful slime blobs. Does a lot for
Hmm.
me. Um, and the Tetris part of it, it's just there too. You're like fuck it, may as well be good at that too.
Being good at Tetris is a skill.
Like what's that effect that when you shut your eyes you see the falling blocks? Is that literally called the Tetris effect?
I'm unfamiliar with this as a
You
concept. You
Oh
could say it was
dude.
called anything, and I'd go, "Oh, okay."
Yeah, no, I think it's literally called the Tetris effect. It's for
I mean, it
like
seems like that's what you would call something like that.
yeah, when people first started playing it, like if they played it so much, like if they walked away, like they would still see it behind their eyes, like they'd still see the blocks falling.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense. If you've never like been so invested in a game, you keep like playing it in your head a little bit.
No, I literally had that for DDR. Like when I first started playing DDR, like
Yes.
I'd be like walking around and like I would just see arrows just like going up.
This is what
I
they
love
mean when
that
they say
game.
video games are rotting our brains.
Dance Dance Revolution was my answer the last time we did this question.
That's just a universally impressive skill set if you can bust out your DDR moves.
DDR comes up so much in this podcast. I love that game so much. I just wish my
That's
knees
why
were
it
better.
comes up.
Yeah,
Mm.
I should play it soon. It's been a while. Get some knee braces. Have a grand old time.
You bust
Um,
out that, I'll bust out the Just Dance, and we'll have a right proper 30-year-old party.
yeah. To be fair, man, Just Dance is quite fun. I've really enjoyed my times of doing that with you, except for when I accidentally punch you in the face. That's not a
That is
good
an
time.
essential part of Just Dance. That is part of it. You have
You
to
know,
be smacking your dance partner.
for someone that I care about as much as I care about you, I beat you up a lot on accident.
We
Like
just both have
whether
really bad proprioception. That's all.
yeah,
Neither of us know what's going on or how
I
to
just
walk in a straight line.
I still think of when we were in a band together and just like how many times you've just like ducked my headstock.
Yes. That,
I'm
if you ever
sorry.
hit me with, would actually be a bad time.
I
So,
know, and I don't want to. I'm just moving and having fun and not realizing that you're right there.
yeah, we gotta put you on a leash, attach you, just keep you in a certain quadrant.
It's called a cable.
It's called the gateway.
Man, we're gonna be in trouble once we finally get me that wireless kit.
Oh, we're doomed.
We are. But what's not doom and gloom, what's actually really exciting, is that we're at our last question of the day, and it's a doozy. And by that I mean a really good one. And I'm glad that this one showed up. Since you're a music person, Leah, what band
Bona
has
fide.
zero right being as good as they are?
Ooh. You're gonna agree with me. I might be stealing your answer, but it's 303. 303.
Fuck, that's such a good answer. They
It is a
do.
frat. They are a frat bro band, but they are so fucking good. I I and I'm not even talking about the ever beloved Tell Your Boyfriend. That is
Yeah.
obviously an
No.
iconic line. Obviously. But their first two albums, 100% no skips. Like
Like that's an iconic line. They have an iconic sound. Like
they have an iconic
if you
sound.
listen to that sine wave going, you're like, that's fucking 303. Of course it is.
Are they of their time? Yes. Are they of their time in a way that makes you like, oh yeah, hell yeah, that's what 2009 sounded like? Yes.
I know it doesn't hit you as hard as it does me, but their newest album, or at least I think was their newest album, I
I
think
think they
still
put out
fucking
one
holds up.
since
They put out one since Need.
Need. Yeah, they put out one since then.
I'll have to check it out. I bet
Or
it's
they've been
great.
putting out ah probably. I
No?
haven't given it that much of a listen. I like I said, first two albums, 100% no skips.
Yeah.
The so good.
Yeah, those
And
those were such strong showings.
no business being that good when you're 303. Said
Yeah,
with all the
no.
love in my heart, obviously.
We've seen them live and had the time of our goddamn lives.
Yes, and I would see
Yeah.
them live again if they came around.
Yeah. I God, yeah. Like it's so frustrating because yeah, their musicianship is really strong. Their ability
Hmm.
to write a hook, fucking catchy as fuck. And they make shitty frat music. And yet, and I hope it stays this way, no fucking controversies. You think with these two assholes, with
That
all the shit that they write about, they're just either like actually respectful or not shitty.
Yeah, I do think the older I get, the more it sounds like 100% bullshit coming out of both of their mouths. Uh,
Yes, really
which
though.
I
No,
think
I'm right
makes
there
it
with you.
better. It's like you know the rap in that Hot Shell Ray song? Oh, what is it? Is it in Honestly or whatever?
I don't know Hot Shell Ray. I'm sorry.
Okay, sorry.
I'd probably know it if I heard it, but I don't know them well enough to know names.
No, there's a rap in one of their singles, and it's just listening back to it as an adult, and I'm like, I don't know that that is a lived experience of the person singing right now. Which is how I feel listening to 303 is like, I'm not sure that either of you have ever been in a position like this, but I
No,
like how you're imagining it goes.
and and the other thing about them that's infuriating is that they can write fucking heartfelt, like, emotional shit too. Like fucking Colorado Sunrise it hurts to listen to. Like, what the fuck are you doing writing a sad song?
Hey, man, frat bros got feelings too. Put that on a t-shirt.
I'm gonna have a house party in my house. Bah, bah.
A
Monday,
classic, honestly.
Tuesday, Wednesday,
Party!
Thursday, Friday, Saturday,
Party!
Sunday. You better get the fuck out. Like, it's fuck off. As Tommy T said, this is the only song that you can sing along with the first time you ever listen to it.
Yeah. I mean, that's the power of 303.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
I
I think I've
did,
got.
I will,
Yes.
one last, and then I
Yeah.
am very
Please,
interested to hear
please.
your answer as
No,
well.
dude. We could
I,
we could talk about 303 for ages. Like, totally fair. Like, keep me in line.
one of my nieces recently had her, I want to say 14th birthday, and
Happy
she,
belated.
we're at the mall, we go into Hollister, and Fallout Boy, Thanks for the Memories is playing. And I see that she's like singing along. And I go, okay, if this is what you're into, I can help. So I put on one of my playlists when we get back in the car going home. It leads to the introduction of 303.
Yes.
My mother,
You're a good aunt.
horrified. My mother, horrified. My
Clutching
niece,
all those pearls.
having a great time.
I love that. That's so fun.
It's an
All
important
right.
moment to have.
All right. I think I've come up with an answer. It's a little controversial.
Okay,
I'm
I'm
gonna
ready
go
to
with
argue.
I'm gonna go with My Chemical Romance. I just think they're like really sticking too hard with that, like, oh, I'm so sad shtick. Like, I really.
Why do you think they have no right being as good as they are?
Oh, that's not my answer. I just wanted to see your reaction.
Oh,
No, they're fucking
you're just
amazing.
trying to get a rise out of me?
Yes. Yes, this is a entertainment media. I'm trying to make the two listeners have a good time. No, I
By
do actually.
lying?
Yes, no, I do have an actual answer, and I do think it is controversial. But I'm going with Modest Mouse. This is as someone who's
Okay.
seen Modest Mouse several times, has loved them since I was fucking like 12, listening to "We Were Dead Before the Ship Even Sank." Isaac Brock is
So you've
insane.
always
It
been
speaks.
sad.
Yes. Oh, I have. I'm sure I've told you this story, but the first time I realized I was depressed before I ever admitted it was in like 6th or 7th grade when my dad said, "Hey Evan, how was today?" And I said, "Not great." And as I looked out the window, in silence, I thought, "None of the days are great."
And you're coming at me for My Chemical Romance? Fight me.
In Guilty Gear Strive.
Guilty Gear Strive, which we are now masters at.
Oh God.
Okay, but
But
no.
instead of
So,
reflecting on
Modest Mouse.
themselves, they blamed the beasts. Yes. I don't know how Modest Mouse did it. Like, their shit's inane. It's gibberish half the time. Like, and I'm saying this more for like their sad sappy sucker old stuff with songs that go, "Wow, look at that. I can see my house from here. This tang is delicious." It's like it's a song about, it's like a 60-second song about being an astronaut. It's just I don't understand how they can pull off the complete nonsense and vocal affectations of Isaac Brock and put it all on top of some of the best guitar that you can hear. Like, they've got such
They
a
do have very good
unique,
guitar.
special sound. And listening to fucking the Aquanen song off of Strangers to Ourselves, where he just goes, "Oh," and that's like my favorite part of the song. What the fuck? How do you pull that off? That you're making noise, well, like you're doing nonsense. You truly harmonize with yourself, and I'm just like, this is incredible, and I love it.
I mean, when you got it, unfortunately.
Yeah. I still think about that video you sent me of like the show someone a band's most popular song and their most
Yes.
popular album. It's like, yeah, listening to Float On. It's like, yeah, everything will be okay. And then they listen to the Lonesome Crowded West and it's just crushing depression and poverty. Like,
Yeah.
I've done fan art of Modest Mouse songs. Like, I drew Cowboy Dan in college. This is how important they are. And yet, I can't send a picture of Isaac Brock to my friend Mike, otherwise he'll get scared.
Isn't he coming with us to see that?
Streetlight Manifesto.
I'm pretty sure we invited him to Modest Mouse too.
We're going to see Modest Mouse?
I thought so.
Oh, I forgot about this. I'm excited. Hell yeah.
I mean, we'll have to check. Wasn't that one of the Boston dates? You bought
We'll
those
have
tickets.
to check. This sounds familiar. I think Aaron's coming with us, right?
Yeah. I think you bought 4 tickets.
I'm going to have to check my Ticketmaster. But
If
yeah.
I mean, this might be another one of those situations where no one knows Mike's coming until we tell Mike he's coming and he thinks we're kidding. But
Hey, at least he made it last time.
credit to him.
Shout outs to my good friend. Very nice man. Way too
Lives several states over and puts up with all of our bullshit.
understanding of my bullshit. It's been way too long. I'm sorry. I this is a public apology for me. I'm sorry. If you know, you know. If you've met me, you know. If you haven't, you'll find out. Yeah. Anything to add about Modest Mouse? I know they're not your favorite flavor, but
My only memorable, as in I can remember, experience of Modest Mouse is when we were driving cross country and you're like, we are in Montana?
I think so.
I need to put on this album. This is necessary listening for being in this space.
Well, yeah, it was.
And
Yeah,
I just remember I was tired. The landscape was a little spooky, and a man was yelling.
yeah.
And
If
the
I remember
guitars were very
correctly,
good.
I threw on This Is a Long Drive for Someone with Nothing to Think About. And it starts with Dramamine, which is a sleepy fucking song about falling asleep on a long road trip like a Montanan highway. Yeah, fuck, man, they're so
But
good.
yeah, that
They
is.
have no right. But either way, that's our last question. You made it to the end of the podcast. You didn't need to listen this far, but you did, and we appreciate it.
Thank you, every listener, for being patient with a substitute this week.
I think you did fabulous. I really enjoyed talking to you.
I had a long backlog to study, so
Right? You've got all the secret tech, Guilty Gear Strive. But if you want to help out the podcast, do the rating thing. Send it to your friends. Send it to your enemies. Just to help some people out. If you want to get your questions answered, your answers questioned, and your comments commented, they can find us at. This is the part where you say lemonanswers@gmail.com.
lemonanswers@gmail.com.
You're so much better than Connor. Wow.
I assume he has the same audio cues as me, and just
Yes,
you cut those out for his benefit.
For those more social media inclined, we do have Weird Question Wednesday Fun, where we ask you, our two listeners, your answers to these questions. And then usually we talk about them when our God of Odd is on the podcast. But we did skip that this time around. But if you want to be part of that, or just want to see the weird memes or ramblings that I put out, you can find us anywhere at.
The answer is a lemon.
Nicely done. Usually that one sometimes messes up Connor. The answer is a lemon. Either way,
I didn't even have an audio cue for that one.
Hell yeah. Either way, thanks for listening. Spend time with those you care about. Eat a good meal. Love you. Bye.